Hello everyone, welcome to the show that's not really a show, but it's just me talking to a microphone for 6 minutes. Nailed it. Hey guys, it is me, the Game Hunter 09, coming to you in voice this time because I don't have the ability to record myself in person. So most likely what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try and see if I can get away with a little Legend of Korra action on my screen. I may or may not do that. I may just have some gameplay going on in the background. That's just going to be gameplay. So this episode, let's get on straight to this. Episode 3, it's called Civil War Part 1. Pretty much to continue off the last episode of Korra. At the end of the last episode, I told you that Korra finds out that her uncles brought troops from the north. In this episode, we find out what he was planning. He was planning to, now that the spirit portal thing on the south side of the South Pole is opened, spiritual energy can flow now. So to prevent people who want to do on the portal harm, he had his troops pull over just to waterbend some ice walls, which by the way won't prevent anybody who could break through them, i.e. earthbenders and firebenders. I don't bring up airbenders because they could float over it. It's plain and simple. But airbenders are nomads and they're peaceful people. They don't believe in violence, but that's a whole nother tangent for another time. So the next thing we find out, well, a couple of things we have is a couple of hilarious moments. We have a couple of moments where Korra and Mako go on a date. Mako somehow Bolin joins this date. I don't even know how they explain how he joined in on this, but Bolin's now going through some issues with his current girlfriend. He wants to break up with her, but she's gonna break his back if he does. So he's kind of stuck in a situation. We get more interaction between Tenzin and his sister and brother. We get some interaction from Korra and her family. In this episode, we Korra kind of mellows out a little bit, and she there was supposed to be some kind of assassination going on for Korra's uncle. She finds out that somebody had actually asked her father to join. She runs over to where her uncle's staying, and Orisa's battles a couple of people. She thinks the big guy, because her father is naturally a big guy, thinks it's her father. She takes him down, finds out that it isn't her father, and she runs back home finding her father is just sitting home about to eat dinner with her mother. The episode ends off with pretty much Korra's father's brother walking in, telling that him and his wife are under arrest for conspiring to assassinate him. And like I said, this proves right now that I didn't trust Unalaq. I really didn't. As for Tenzin and his sister and brother, we find out some interesting information about their childhood. Specifically being that they didn't have a childhood. Well, they did have a childhood, but they didn't have any memories of their father. Now this is weird because if you watch the original series, you know how easygoing Aang was. So it's very weird to find out years later, like 70 years, 700 or 70 years in the future, that this is taking place. That within that time span with Aang being alive, he only spent time with his youngest son Tenzin, who happened to be an airbender like he was. But they don't really explain that much other than that Kaya and Bumi, Tenzin's older brother and sister, well, Kaya, Bumi, Tenzin's older sister and older brother respectively, have issues with it's more of you can tell that they're jealous, but at the same time they are worried about their brother because it's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even understand too much about. This is just Civil War Part 1. As you can tell by the title, there's going to possibly be a civil war between the North and South water tribes because they don't tend to get along. As for this episode in general, good. It definitely lives up to expectations that I had for the series. Which, by the way, this is being a Nickelodeon show, weren't all that high to begin with. So they definitely set the bar high, and they definitely meet that. In some instances, during action scenes, they go above and beyond for certain things. Such as, before I had to end this off, there's a couple of scenes of Korra, you know, interfering with the group that's trying to assassinate her uncle. There's a couple of actually action scenes with her avoiding like permanently injuring them in any way. She actually, being an aggressive person, she will punch you and knock you out. But this is her tribe, and she didn't want to harm them. So what she would do is she'd get a couple of rags and tie them to a pole. She would take some ropes that they had on them and tie them to a pole. So like she would incapacitate them to the point where they couldn't do anything. I will say this much: I don't know where this is going. I don't know where the creators of this show are going. I can't wait for more. I'm just really, really interested on what Unalaq's true goal is, because for one, I didn't trust him, and I feel like this Unalaq business is going to end relatively quickly. I think maybe in the next couple episodes, Unalaq's, you know, thing, what he's there for, is going to end soon. Because I heard that this series is going to, I think maybe the Unalaq thing will last the entire season 2, but according to the creators, they're supposed to have, Korra's supposed to travel around the world. I don't even know anymore. We're coming to a point where Korra is starting to question her own abilities, but you don't know. And we're at 6 minutes here. So I guess with that, we will end this episode off, folks, of Legend of Korra reviews. Let you guys know what you think about these reviews. If there's anything you'd like for me to add, change, or otherwise keep saying, let me know. I accept all comments. And I would really recommend you go watch the series. You can watch the show online, which I do because I miss episodes anyway on television, so I watch them there. I get them where I can. The show comes on daily for right now on Fridays on Nickelodeon's prime television time at 7 o'clock, I think, on Fridays. So give it a watch for Civil War Part 1. And we're at 7 minutes here. So see you guys later, and give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.